We are standing in front of Edward Hopper's oil painting Nighthawks in the American Art Gallery at the Art Institute of Chicago.
This painting is captivating upon first glance. The subtle detail and rich colors are breathtaking, and the figures almost invite you into the scene.
Yet it seems lonely, as if these people are seeking solace from the city in this simple diner.
Edward Hopper finished this painting in 1942, and it's his most famous work. Despite being an avid painter, ill health prevented him from having a larger repertoire. Just months after its completion, the Art Institute of Chicago bought Nighthawks from Hopper for $3,000, and it's remained here ever since.
Nighthawks is a moderate-sized work of about 3 by 5 feet. It's a substantial physical presence, but it's dwarfed by many other works in the museum.
His use of line and linear perspective is exact. From the parallels of the counter to the rigid form of the door in the background, geometry is integral to the composition.
Note how light plays into the scene's depth. This chiaroscuro creates subtle shadows on the pavement in front of the diner, and the warm yellow tone within makes the restaurant a shining beacon.
The stillness and desolation of the surrounding city makes the viewer feel almost as if it was intended for them to feel like they're peering into this intimate scene.
This is certainly a simplified, stylized painting, but there are small details that give Nighthawks its immense character.
Note the precision with which Hopper rendered the coffee tanks. The delicate highlights and tiny spouts are just some of the elements that give the diner this serene sense of life.
Despite these details, one element is elusive. There doesn't appear to be any entrance or exit to the building.
This leads us to explore the central theme of Nighthawks. Hopper completed this at the height of World War II, and it perfectly reflects the uncertainty and loneliness of the era.
The figures in this scene are open to interpretation, and that's really the appeal of this piece. We have to wonder if the couple came in together, or did they sit next to each other by chance? Does the solitary man join them in their conversation?
These elements are ambiguous, but we're reminded how, even in the presence of others, one can easily feel alone.
World War II is a dividing point for the modernist movement. Post-World War II works are dubbed late modern, so this piece falls right in the middle of that transition.
This could be described as a part of the so-called art for art's sake movement. Hopper, when asked about his intentions in painting Nighthawks, said he painted it almost subconsciously. Unlike many other works, he wasn't creating this with deep symbolism or function in mind, yet it quickly became revered for the weight of meaning and feeling that people found within it.
This is still one of the most recognizable pieces of American art, and its enigmatic qualities are truly what perpetuate its appeal.
For each viewer, this piece is a novelty. Freedom to interpret and find meaning in this piece gives viewers the same sense of stillness in the world the painting subjects may have found in this gleaming diner.